From Inkwell, this is the daily best of for Sunday, July 19th. I'm Keli, with Hast. The biggest stories of the day: what held, what moved. The United States carried out its ninth consecutive night of strikes on Iran overnight. Iranian state media reported blasts in Tabriz in the far north and Chabahar on the southern coast near the Pakistani border. The geographic spread suggests the targeting has moved well beyond the nuclear and military sites struck in the first days of the campaign.
The spread matters structurally. Strikes this far apart are not one theater. They are a pressure campaign across the entire country. The coverage has largely stayed on the military dimension. The economic and civilian infrastructure questions, ports, supply chains, the Chabahar corridor that India and Central Asia depend on, have gotten very little room.
Separately, a U.S. soldier was killed in Iraq during what the military described as a controlled detonation of a captured Iranian drone. The Pentagon confirmed the death brings the total number of American service members killed since the start of the U.S.-Israel war on Iran to 17.
That number has accumulated with very little sustained coverage. 17 deaths across what is now 9 days. The pace is slow enough that each incident gets a brief filing and moves off the front. Whether that pace would be covered differently under different political circumstances is a reasonable question to ask.
Inside Iran, Supreme Leader Khamenei issued a decree calling for what he termed sacred unity, urging calm amid internal political fractures. The decree came after hardline factions within the government publicly accused officials of treason for signing a memorandum of understanding with the United States earlier this month.
The detail worth holding onto is the MOU. Iran signed a document with the U.S. Hardliners called it treason, and now the supreme leader is having to manage the fallout domestically while the strikes continue. That is not a stable internal picture, and most coverage has framed the conflict as entirely bilateral between Washington and Tehran, without accounting for the factionalism inside Iran that is actively shaping its decisions.
ICE will now require its officers to wear body cameras during vehicle stops. The policy change follows two back-to-back fatal shootings involving ICE officers during traffic enforcement operations.
The structural note here is that body camera requirements at the federal immigration enforcement level are new territory. Local and municipal police departments have been under this kind of accountability pressure for years. ICE has largely operated outside that frame. 2 deaths in quick succession appear to have moved the agency faster than years of external pressure did.
That's the daily best of. Archive at inkwell.wiki/newsdrops resume tomorrow.